You're watching ProTicker TV, where market insights meet precision. Now, with the Stock Whisperer breaking down the charts.
All right. What's up, everyone? It's your boy, the Stock Whisperer, back again. And today, we're about to dive into something a little, let's just say, questionable. Because when it comes to government and the stock market, things get real interesting, real fast. And speaking of interesting, we've got a veteran on the trading battlefield, Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, she's no longer Speaker of the House, but trust me, she's still very much in the game. Now, folks, let me ask you something. Ever notice how some people seem to have a sixth sense for the market? Like they just happen to know exactly when to buy or sell? Well, Nancy Pelosi might just be the ultimate market whisperer. Call it instincts, call it skill, or maybe it's just that lucky access to key information, who knows? Either way, she's been making moves like a Wall Street heavyweight. Her latest? Oh, just casually throwing down call options on Palo Alto Networks, PNW, one of the biggest players in cybersecurity. But let's be real for a second. This isn't her first rodeo. She's done this before, and the results? Massive wins. Remember Nvidia, Tesla, Microsoft? All of them saw huge spikes, and guess who was sitting pretty with perfectly timed call options? You already know. Pelosi's got a radar for when big government contracts or regulations are about to go live, and she's always one step ahead. Now, let's break down the numbers real quick. Pelosi and her husband have been disclosing trades in PNW, and we're talking big money. First, they picked up 20 call options valued between $100K and $250K. Then, just because that wasn't enough, they grabbed another 50 options worth between $500K and $1 million. The strike price? $200. Expiration? January 2025. So why the big bet on Palo Alto Networks? Well, it just so happens Pelosi sits on some of the most influential committees in Congress, including ones that oversee national security and defense. Now, I'm not saying anything illegal is going on. This is all totally above board. But you've got to wonder, don't you? How is it that these trades are always so perfectly timed? Just a hint of inside knowledge, maybe? And of course, it's not her, right? It's her husband doing the trading. Because, they never talk about these things at home. Sure. So what's so special about Palo Alto Networks? These guys are a cybersecurity powerhouse. They're not protecting your cousin's blog or your uncle's online store. They're defending major corporations and even the US government from cyber attacks. In today's world, as everything goes digital, you bet your bottom dollar cybersecurity is only going to become more important. And guess who's lining up to get those big government contracts when the spending ramps up? Yep, Palo Alto Networks. And you see, that's the magic. Pelosi has a front row seat to all these closed-door discussions about defense spending, cybersecurity initiatives, and new government regulations. You and I, we don't get that kind of access. But Pelosi, she knows exactly when and where the money's going to flow. And if there's a cybersecurity contract coming down the pipeline, you can bet she's in the know. But here's where it gets even better. Pelosi's not just sitting on stock, she's buying call options. Why? Because with options, she can leverage way more shares for less money up front. Think about it. Instead of dropping $200K to buy 1,000 shares outright, she can buy options that let her control those shares for way less. If the stock pops, she makes bank. If it tanks, well, all she loses is the cost of the options. It's all about that sweet leverage, baby. Now, I know what you're thinking. Pelosi doesn't seem like someone who cares much about risk, right? I mean, when's the last time she lost on a trade? But you've got to give her credit. She knows how to hedge her bets. And with call options, she's playing the long game. She's betting on PNW rising in value before 2025, and judging by her history, I'd say it's a safe bet she's right. And PNW isn't just any run-of-the-mill stock. This is a company that's pushing the boundaries with AI-powered cybersecurity. They're using machine learning to predict and prevent cyber attacks before they even happen. That kind of innovation puts them miles ahead of the competition, which is why governments and businesses alike are flocking to them. But let's not forget one more spicy detail. There are rumors floating around that PNW could be an acquisition target for a bigger tech company. Now, if that happens, Pelosi's call options could be worth a fortune. I'm not saying she knows anything for sure, but, it wouldn't surprise me if she's got her ear to the ground on that too. All right, so what do you all think? Is Pelosi about to bag another huge win with Palo Alto Networks? Or is this just another case of lucky timing? Let me know in the comments below. That's all I've got for you today, folks. Keep watching those trades, stay sharp, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.